Kira Lynn with Hollywood First Look, and today I'm chatting with the cast of Disney Channel's latest original movie, Spin. Let's take a first look.
Who is that?
I've never seen you smile like that before.
That's Max. He's a DJ. He's probably way too cool for me. Teach me how to spin.
You want to be a DJ?
So it's a date.
Ready, set, go. We don't stop until we're done. Take your places on the floor. Start in 3, 2, 1.
It's really amazing how you're picking all this up. You could be great.
So you're a musician?
No. It's just a hobby.
Not DJ contest.
We entered for you. I loved making that song with Max, but what if there's no more music in me?
Your mother always said
It's all music.
she didn't run out of music, and neither will you.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I loved this movie so much. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The three of you play Rhea's wonderful, wonderful group of friends. And I would love to know, who are you guys like in real life? Are you a Rhea? Are you a Watson? Are you a Ginger or a Molly?
I think me and Ginger, we are very much similar in like, we get very excited and passionate about things. And I think we're very similar on that path. Also the fashion. Ginger was always in the know with like what was good with fashion. And I feel like in what I like to do is I like fashion. So I'm like, yeah, we're the same in that too. Always on trend.
I think like obviously a little bit of everyone, but Rhea, like I'm super close with my family and she is as well, which I think was really cool to see. And she loves food and I love food and little things like that. I think in real life, me and Rhea, honestly, the whole gang, I would love to have them as my friend group. And I think I would get along with all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rhea too, and not even on any like main character energy type beat, but I think, I can totally relate to her kind of feeling lost and like having all of these things that she's juggling and feeling like that she needs to be really good at this thing, or like she like tries something and is like immediately good at it, but then like feels like it doesn't like belong to her kind of thing. And I think just like, and maybe it's just because she's the main character and like the story is so relatable, her story is so relatable, but it's just like the feeling of like self-discovery, and I feel like we all kind of have that similar journey, and so I can relate to Rhea.
I play Rohan, Rhea's younger brother. And you know, he's this like charming, witty kid who's very driven, very passionate about taking over the restaurant and potentially taking over the world. Who knows? But yeah, he's always asking his parents to implement stuff. And yeah, he is, you know, Rhea's younger brother. So obviously there is some of that sibling rivalry between them. And it was really fun to play because I've known Avantika for a long while before the movie started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're practically siblings as it is. On and off the screen, yeah.
So I was channeling my own nannies, I think, who I was very close to. I come from a long line of very remarkable women who don't get their stories on screen very often. So I hope I carried all of that with me in the character, because I loved her. I loved her optimism and her energy and her fierce love for her family, and the fact that she totally believes in Rhea and wants her to fulfill her potential as a woman, and all of those things really resonated with me.
I'm going to assume that you've never waited tables, but you manhandling or female handling, you know, those trays, if that's not something that you do every day, you handled it with ease. Talk to me about that.
Oh my gosh, you're literally the first person who's asked me about that, because most people ask me about DJing, and I'm so glad you did, because waitressing is so hard. And I think what stood out to everybody in the film was DJing, but waitressing as well is such a key aspect of her character, and it's very difficult. When training for the film, I not only trained for DJing, but I also trained for waitressing and waiting tables, and all of the dancers and choreographers in the movie were waiting tables at some point in their life. So they had like a lot of experience, and they were like, Avantika, you hold it like this. And I remember being given the actual tray that waiters usually use, which is extraordinarily heavy. And I was given ceramic plates, and I was like, can I hold the tray with 2 hands? And they were like, no, that's not how waiters do it. One hand goes behind your back and the other is here. So my biceps were ripped on my biceps were popping. So I struggled a lot with it, and to kind of mix it with dancing was a whole activity, but I'm glad that it came off, naturally, and that it looked good on screen, because it was one of the toughest parts of the movie to kind of carry trays and walk around for the entire day. But hey, so many people do it, especially actors. Actors are waiting tables all the time in their free time. So to finally get an experience and insight into that was amazing.
Well, Avantika, we are out of time again. Congratulations. I cannot wait for the world to see Spin.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Spin will be premiering on the Disney Channel on August 13th. This is Kiyra, Lynn, and I'll see you next time.
Go find it, let it out.
Welcome to Battle of the Beatmasters!
Show everybody who you really are.
I'm ready.
You were born ready.